The Mercedes driver was left without a race victory last season for the first time in his F1 career and blamed his car for early season difficulties. Mercedes star Lewis Hamilton has been one of the most vocal critics of the team's W13 model, which he struggled with last season. The seven-time world champion only took one podium in the opening 8 races and finished 6th in the Drivers' Championship in what proved to be a disaster 2022 for the Mercedes team. The W13 lacked the pace of rivals Red Bull and Ferrari early in the season and had a key problem of porpoising, with both Hamilton and George Russell complaining about the issue of the car bouncing throughout the campaign. However, Mercedes principal Toto Wolff said next year's car won't deviate significantly from the W13 model. Mercedes frantically tried to make changes to the W13 to make it more competitive, and Hamilton described his car as the worst he has ever driven at the Canadian Grand Prix after struggling during qualifying on a course he had won 7 times on before. He said, "Whatever we do on this car to improve it just makes it more unhappy. One touch of the curves here and the car goes flying, it's so stiff, and here in Montreal, you really need to ride the curves. It's not the Montreal that I am used to and that I've driven throughout my career, it's the worst I've felt any car here. You are putting on a momentous fight just to keep it out of the wall, you're catching a car that's jumping. It definitely keeps you on edge." Mercedes are set to stick with their zero sidepod concept on their 2023 car. After damaging a part of his tire at the Italian Grand Prix in September, Hamilton showed his frustration with the design. He told Sky Sports, "I think I hit a bit of debris as it came off another car and damaged the little fairing on the tire. I have no idea if it affected the car's performance. I mean, the grip didn't feel that great, it was flapping around. I don't even know what those things are for, waste of space." Wolff did say the DNA of next year's car will be different and the team will change the architecture. This will be music to the ears of Hamilton, who told Autosport he didn't ever plan to drive it again. He said, "Brakes, bouncing is probably number 1, drag is probably number 2. Or equal number 1. There's loads of other things. We've obviously got some downforce, we just need to build a much more efficient car, so I am looking forward to the end of Tuesday, which is the last time I have to drive this thing. And I don't ever plan to drive this one again. It won't be one of the cars that I request to have in a contract." Despite Hamilton's results improving towards the end of the season, he described the W13 like a ghost was in the car as problems kept returning and he failed to finish the final round at Abu Dhabi.